Does the best health supplement reside here? Socotra, the archipelago in Yemen. It's 4 islands, 60,000 people. Why would it be here? Socotra Island is sometimes known as the Galapagos of the Indian Ocean, with 90% of the reptiles being unique, a bunch of unique plant species, limestone caves, strange terrain, strange trees, unique and rare bird species such as the Egyptian vulture, and also the shortworm lizard. Yeah, that's actually a lizard. But more importantly, home to the slow-growing Dracana cinnabari, or the dragon blood tree, only found in this seldom-traveled archipelago. And this gets its name from the rich red sap that bleeds out when you're cutting the tree, and almost 1,000 years of ancient medicine all over the world dating back to this specific tree, with promise of gastrointestinal support, antiviral support, wound healing, anti-inflammatory support, and it's also part of the asparagus family, which is pretty funny. And so yes, I trust modern medicine to help me with things like wound healing, so that's not really why we're here, but into antioxidants. I love these on this channel. If you've been following, you know I love this. So many benefits, such as gut support, mental health, cellular health, tax fraud, stress modulation, and of course my two favorite, cognition and better sleep quality. Just makes you feel good. Basically, we have these free radicals, these destructive molecules in our body just from regular homeostasis and metabolism, but also from poor lifestyle habits. And these antioxidants do to the free radicals what Mike Tyson does to, well, everyone really. So getting into why dragon's blood, is this like really potent as an anti-inflammatory? Yes. So if we look at the ORAC, or the oxygen radical absorbance capacity, so how well can it deal with these free radicals, these dangerous molecules? Pretty well. 2.8 million is the number. So what does that mean? Well, compare it to vitamin C, it's 6,000 times as powerful. Or if we compare it to coenzyme Q10, which is in a lot of animal products and also peanuts, yeah, 800 times as powerful. So it's pretty good. So 2.8 million, right? Let's compare it to some of the foods I usually recommend. We got blueberries. It's about 4,500 ORAC, so a bit of a gap there. Or if we compare it to turmeric, 127,000, which, you know, again, compared to 2.8 million. So what does this really mean? Okay, I'm just throwing out numbers at this point. Of course, the dragon's blood is like head and shoulders above everything, but there's a bit of a caveat, right? This is based on dosage, and is it a lot easier to eat 100 grams of blueberries compared to 100 grams of tree sap? Well, yeah. A regular dose for dragon's blood per day might be 500 milligrams to 1,000 milligrams, or just 1 gram. So if we take the 1 gram dose and compare it to blueberries, you'd have to eat 600 grams of blueberries to match the 1 gram dose of dragon's blood. So that's a lot of blueberries. And for turmeric, you'd have to eat about 20 grams, which is quite a bit of, you know, a ground powder. Some people might have like 10 grams a day. So yeah, dragon's blood is pretty good stuff. It's kind of like as powerful as the influencer products tell you that they are, except this one actually works. If you are enjoying, please be sure to drop a like and consider subscribing. And if you do, I will send you a tree in the mail. And I've talked about before with antioxidants, right? We want a wide range of these to tackle different types of free radicals, and these have proanthocyanins, which target the really powerful hydroxyl radicals, and these can be very damaging and hard to deal with. So the dragon's blood is just going to target these down. It has a wide range of flavonoids, but it does target down these hydroxyl radicals pretty well. And it's not like, okay, just have this and have a trash diet. The nice thing is, if you're having this and other anti-inflammatory foods like the berries and the turmeric, you're just targeting down everything, dude. You got like a whole army with snipers. It's just, you're gonna be good. Although you could say with the proanthocyanins, they are technically a tannin, so it might reduce calcium and zinc absorption, but compared, like, I don't think, most of the literature isn't too concerned with that. I don't think it's a big deal. Just eat like an extra cow or something. And the wound healing comes from a molecule called taspine, which is also an anti-inflammatory. So you're getting so much here. It's kind of crazy. Like, why is it in this tree? I don't know. Another cool thing is you can put a serum or just, I don't know, I guess the sap on your face, because it will regenerate collagen, which is kind of one of the hallmarks of skincare, which is pretty cool. As far as other factors, pricing is actually pretty solid. You can pick something up for, I don't know, maybe 20 bucks. I'm gonna get some. I'll get back to you guys how it actually works out for me. As far as downsides and risks, pretty minimal, like you could say skin rashes and gastrointestinal disruption, but that's true for any supplement. That's kind of just a precaution if you have an allergic reaction, but there really isn't anything to say you shouldn't be on this. So should you buy this? Based on the evidence, I'm inclined to say yes. I'm usually quite skeptical with supplements. I'm usually in the camp is like, oh, okay, you don't really need this. You can probably just eat a decent diet, but man, like this stacks well with an easy diet because, as I said before, just all sorts of anti-inflammatories. If you're already eating a rich anti-inflammatory diet, this just stacks on top of it and you're just going to be even better. So let me know your thoughts below or if you've tried it, and I will see you in the next video.